Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today is a pretty exciting video, at least in my opinion, and it is a haul video. And it is a haul video from the past couple of months or so. I've done quite a bit of shopping, especially on my birthday, and now that school's been out and everything and I've been on vacation. It's just been a bunch of excuses to go shopping and buy a ton of makeup for the most part. So I have stuff from Ulta, I have stuff from Sephora, MAC, Colourpop, and then I have one jewelry item at the end that I'll show at the end that I did get on my birthday. So this is a huge cumulative haul, and I have a ton of stuff to talk about, so let's just get right on into it. So first, I'm going to start out with Lush because I don't have too many items from Lush, but I think the bag is just, it's so cute. But I only got a couple of things. So first, this is no surprise at all, but I got a repurchase of my tea tree water. I love this stuff. I just talked about this in my empties video that I put up recently. This is my favorite toner, and I also just like to spray it on whenever my face just needs refreshing, and it really helps get rid of my acne. So I really love this stuff. If you have oily skin or have acne, go buy this. It's awesome. And then the other thing that I got from Lush is the popcorn lip scrub, and this is another repurchase for me, and I love this stuff so much as well. I am currently trying the e.l.f. Lip exfoliator, and honestly this stuff is so much better than that in my opinion. And I also love the taste and the scent of this stuff. It really is like a sweet popcorn. It's really cool, and you know, you can lick it off your lips and it tastes really good, and it's good for you to lick off as well. So I'm glad I got a repurchase of this because for some reason my lips have been kind of dry, but it's summertime. I don't know, my lips just seem to always be dry, I guess because I'm trying out so many lip products. But anyways, got this popcorn lip scrub from Lush, and I really like this stuff a lot too. Alright, so we're gonna move on to Ulta. I actually have made a couple of trips within the past couple of months. I think I made one or two in April, and then I went to Ulta on my birthday. So I have kind of a mix of things, but the first thing I'm going to talk about that I am super excited about is that I finally got my hands on the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and oh my gosh, guys, no wonder the hype is so high on this. I was really hesitant to buy it at first because I actually owned their World Traveler palette that came out like a couple of years ago or something like that. And I honestly didn't really like the formula a lot. I mean, some colors were really nice and pigmented, but they wouldn't blend. Some colors just did not show up as they looked. Like there was some purple and blues in there, and they just looked really bad and not very pigmented. I did like the pink champagne color in that, but other than that, I didn't really care for that palette. But I did hear that this palette was a lot better, and I feel like this palette it gets so much hype, and I'm wondering, like, it must get hype for good reason, and it does. I've tried it a couple of times. It looks like I've used it a lot more than I actually have, but I actually recently have had kind of a swatch fest with all of my eyeshadows. So I've swatched these eyeshadows a few times to see if there's any dupes in my collection or anything like that, but I really do like this palette. I do feel like the formula is different from the World Traveler palette. It is 10 times better. The quality's so much better. I really do like the colors in here. I feel like they blend really nicely, and it's kind of a shocker that I like some of the colors in here because they're so different. Like some of them are neutrals, but some of them are like these bright like berry reds that are just so gorgeous. And for me, as a makeup lover who has so many neutral eyeshadow palettes, this is a really nice change. I'm actually currently wearing it on my eyes today. So I'm wearing Bon Fresco in the crease, Love Letter in the outer corner and a little bit into the crease, and then Primavera kind of on the middle third to the outer corner, and then Vermeer in the inner corner. I love Vermeer. That's probably one of my favorite colors in this palette. No shocker because I love colors like Steal a Kitten and all of that. And actually this eyeshadow look was inspired by Robin's Cup of Tea. She recently just did a whole week of tutorials using this palette, and this is the look she did from Friday, her Friday look. So look up that tutorial, and that's how I kind of created this look. I totally followed the tutorial. I cannot talk today. And I think it looks really good. And I've tried other looks from this eyeshadow palette. I also really like Red Ochre. I think that's a beautiful like outer corner color as well. So I definitely am liking this palette a lot more. Oh gosh, I knew that brush would fall out. But I'm really liking this palette a lot more than I thought I would. The formula is really nice, and I just love the mix of colors in this palette. So I'm definitely really happy that I got a chance to try this palette out. Another palette that I got actually on another Ulta trip was this palette, and this is the BH Cosmetics and Carly Bible palette. So this is the original one. So this is the first one that came out, and it's the one with just the 2 rows of eyeshadows and the 4 highlighters. I've tried a whole look with it once, but I've also, you know, again, kind of did a swatch fest with it, and I really like the colors, but I definitely feel like the quality isn't as good as some other high-end eyeshadows. I mean, it is BH Cosmetics, so it is a little bit less expensive. I bought this palette for around like $14. It is, I think, currently on sale right now because she's coming out with like another deluxe palette that's kind of like a sequel to this palette. But I do really like the colors in here. I again like these kind of warm brown berry colors, and I mean this color, you know, it's a lot like Urban Decay Sin and those colors. So I really do like the color selection in here, but the quality's pretty good for the price, but it's kind of not my favorite as of right now, but I do want to try it a little bit more because I mean some of these colors like over here look pretty promising, and I've heard a lot of people talk about how great this palette is, so I just need to try it out a little bit more to have kind of my full thoughts on it. But so far, I mean, I think it's definitely a good palette for the money. Another thing I got from Ulta was this liquid lipstick, and this is from Bare Minerals, and this is their Gen Nude liquid lipstick in Infamous. I actually currently on Instagram, so go follow me on Instagram. It's just at BeautyTalkSam. I'm doing the hashtag 30 days of lipstick challenge. So I am basically for 30 days straight trying on different lip products, and I recently just put this, I posted a look wearing this on my Instagram, so go check that out for a lip swatch of this. And I really do like the color of this, but I feel like the formula, it doesn't feel drying at all on my lips, which I love, but for some reason it looks drying on my lips. Like isn't that weird how like even though it feels really nice and comfortable, it looks drying. I don't know if it's just the formula or maybe it's the color. It's like a light warm nude. It looks a lot darker on my hand than it does on my lips. On my lips it definitely is more of a nude. So maybe because of that, that's why it looks more drier, because of the color. So I am very like 50-50 on this. I kind of want to keep it for now because I really like the color. If this color was in a regular lipstick, I think I would really love it. But just with this formula, I don't know. I'm just sort of in between on it. So I'm gonna keep trying this out to kind of get more of my thoughts together on this. And then another thing I got from Ulta was this Infamous brow product. This is from Anastasia as well, and this is the Brow Wiz Skinny Brow Pencil. Now this is literally has been the talk of YouTube for a long time, and I finally got my hands on this. I got this when Ulta was doing like half off of these brow pencils. This is actually the first time I'm opening it. It's like super skinny, that's crazy, and I got mine in the shade Taupe. So I did go a little bit lighter because this is, I think, technically for blondes, but I don't know, I feel like, you know, I wasn't sure exactly what color it would be, so I thought I would pick, you know, a lighter shade to, you know, make sure I was getting the right shade, and if it's too light then I can go and exchange it for a darker color, but you know, I thought I would stick on the lighter side to be safe. But here's the little, I mean, you've all seen this, so that's the spoolie. I couldn't think of the name for it. And then here is the pencil. It is real tiny. I didn't realize how tiny it was, and that's really taupe. So I don't know if it will work for my eyebrows or not, but I definitely feel like when I go like on the lighter side for my brows, it turns out to be fine, but we'll see how the color works out for me. But overall, I'm really excited to try this product out because so many people have been raving about this product. Another thing I got from Ulta is a foundation, and it is the Revlon Color Stay. So they reformulated and repackaged this from forever ago, so I thought I would try it. And currently I am really running low on foundation, so I actually kind of needed a foundation, and this has been on my list to try because I knew that they changed the formula of this, and I have tried the old formula. I tried actually the oily combination skin one, and I just really did not like it. It just felt so thick. I remember wearing it actually as like stage makeup in high school because it just felt so thick, and you know, when you're, you know, in plays and stuff, you tend to wear a little bit more makeup than usual, but I just really didn't like it. Also, the color was really light. It just made me look really pale. But I really didn't like the old formula, so since I heard they reformulated this to make it better, I was like, I might as well try this. Now the only thing is that this is actually the normal dry skin formula. I wanted to try the oily combination skin again, just to kind of have a better comparison, but they didn't have this specific shade. This is in the shade 130 Porcelain. They, for some reason, didn't have this shade in the combination oily skin one, at least when I was in Ulta. I don't know, they could have it, but I don't know. But anyways, I actually have this foundation on my face today, and honestly, I'm kind of not a big fan of it. And even though it says it's for normal to dry skin, I feel like it just clings to any dry patches I have. Like, I have a ton of acne on my nose and my chin, and it just clings to that like crazy. So like on my cheeks, it looks fine, but on my nose and my chin, it just really makes my skin look dry and really accentuates my acne, which I don't like at all. So which is weird because I would think with the normal dry skin version, it wouldn't look as dry, but it does. I'm actually thinking about maybe returning this or exchanging it for the oily combo skin, or maybe getting a totally different foundation. I'm not really sure, but so far I'm not really loving this. I don't know if I'm the only one. Maybe the oily combo skin one is better, but I don't know. I'm just not as big of a fan of it. I mean, I'm gonna keep trying it out to see if there's anything I can do to make it work, but right now I'm not really loving it. And then the last thing I got from Ulta was actually my birthday gift, and this is actually a mascara that hasn't come out yet. Woohoo! So if you want me to do like a first impressions or review on this, let me know like around when it comes out. But this is from Lancome, and this is the it's just called the Monsieur Big Volume Mascara. I forget, did it say the shade of this somewhere? I'm not really sure. Oh, it's in the shade Big as the New Black. So this is the little sample I got of this. I think that pink writing just looks so cute with the black. And it just comes in this little like sample packaging like this. So if your birthday is in the months, I think of May, maybe June, I'm not really sure, but I know that this wasn't like a full, not everyone got this as their birthday gift, but I'm really excited I did, because then I can try it out before it comes out. I always really like trying new mascaras, and it's cool that some Ulta members got a sneak preview of this. So if you'd like to see me do a video on this, then let me know down below. Alright, so that was everything I've gotten from Ulta the past couple months. So now we're going to move on to MAC. So I actually got some MAC items when I was on vacation in Florida. Because I don't have a MAC store around me anymore, and I'm part of the like MAC loyalty program. And when you buy things, you get points and all of that, but you can only do it at MAC stores or MAC online. So whenever I'm in a MAC store, I take advantage of it, or near one, I take advantage of it. So I actually ended up getting the MAC palette, magnetic palette. That's like a Z palette, because I realized that some of my MAC eyeshadows that I get in singles, they don't stick very well in my Z palette, so I figured I'd get the actual MAC palette so they magnetize a little bit better. I really hate that they do that. I swear MAC just does that to make you buy this palette. But anyways, I put well, actually, these are only some of my MAC eyeshadows. I have a couple of MAC eyeshadows that I got in pots, so when I put the magnet on them and everything, they actually won't magnetize in here. So I have a couple MAC eyeshadows that aren't in here, but most of the ones I own are in here. And then at that same time that I purchased this palette, I got some new eyeshadows. So I got the shade Sketch, which looks like this. This is a pretty popular shade. And then I also got the shade Shale, which is this really beautiful, like dusty lavender color. I could see this, you know, going all over the lid or even in the crease. It's not matte, but it's definitely really pretty. And I think, let me put these two up. I think it goes really well with Sketch. Like, isn't that such a pretty combination? I think that looks really pretty. The next eyeshadow I got was Patina, which is kind of this, I don't know how to describe this shade. It's sort of a medium toned shimmery brown, and I think that's just a really nice all over lid color. And then the last shade I bought on this trip is the shade Grain, and it doesn't really look like anything special in the pan, but when you swatch it, it's just this really pretty kind of satiny, shimmery, like neutral color. You can put this in the brow bone or all over the lid, and I think it would look really, really nice. I actually on this same trip wanted to get the shade Vex, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. When I swatched it, I was just like, I have to have it, but they actually were sold out of it in the singles, but that's okay. I got just, you know, a different eyeshadow. And then all the other eyeshadows in here I've got from previous trips. So these are all of my MAC eyeshadows, -4 that don't magnetize in here. But anyways, I actually It's nice that I got this extra palette, but really I don't need it because I don't need to buy any more eyeshadows. But it's nice that, you know, the MAC eyeshadows that I have that come in singles, they have a place to stay magnetized in here. And then I actually got one other thing from MAC, but I didn't get in the MAC store. I actually got it at a CCO. So I got it for like, I don't know, more than half the price off. I got this for like $8 when it retails for like $22, so I think that's a pretty good steal. But anyways, this is what it looks like. These are the Spellbinder eyeshadows from MAC, and this is in the shade Mysterious Influence. So these came out a little while ago, but these are the eyeshadows that have magnetic particles in them. So it's a magnetic eyeshadow basically. As you can see, I haven't opened it, but I'm going to open it right now. But this shade is kind of like a olivey green color. I looked at some of the other shades they have, and I just felt like they were shades I had a lot of in my collection, and I kind of wanted to pick something different. But as you can see, it has like ridges on it, and as you use it, the ridges stay there because that's how there's a magnet at the bottom of this that makes all of the eyeshadow like stick together. It's so crazy. Like, even when I don't want to swatch it. Like, sorry guys, I don't want to swatch it because it looks so cool, and I don't know. I mean, let's just swatch it. So it feels literally like velvet. It feels like velvet. So that's a swatch of it. And this is what the color looks like. So it looks not as great on my hand. It definitely looks better on my finger. Now I think that's because like the magnetized like particles, they stick better when first in contact with your skin. So I did hear a recommendation that when you apply it, use a brush because the hair bristles, the magnetized particles don't stick to it as much. So then when it goes on your eyes, it shows up as pigmented as it does on my finger. But it's so cool. And look, I swatched it and like it still has like the ridges on it. It's so cool. And if you watch Tarte's video on it, because she has a really cool demonstration where she uses a magnet and like the ridges move, and it's just so cool. But I've been wanting to try this and see if it will actually last on my eyes with no eyeshadow primer, because I think that would be pretty cool. But anyways, I'm gonna try this out and let you guys know if I like this. Alright, so next let's move on to Sephora. I did actually make a couple of trips again. I did stop in Sephora in Florida and also on my birthday here back home in Ohio. So I have quite a few things, and I kept the tissue paper in here because, I mean, look, it's just so cute. Sephora's packaging and their bags just get me. But anyways, the first thing in here I have is my birthday present. This is the makeup birthday present this year. They have this one and they have a skincare one, I think from Caudalie, I want to say. But I picked this one instead, and it's from Tarte. So it comes with the blush in Party and the creamy matte lip paint and birthday suit. And I haven't tried these out yet, but they do look like really nice colors. Let's plop them out here. So this is the blush, and it's just a like cute little mini, like it's just adorable. And this is the color. It's just a really nice neutral everyday color. And then this is the creamy matte lip paint, and again it looks like a really nice pretty nude color. The only thing I'm worried about is that I feel like it might look a little dead on my skin. Sorry, I'm trying to put this Sephora bag back. I feel like the color might look a little bit dead on my lips because it is really nude. Ooh, I'm swatching the Tarte liquid lipstick now, so that's the color right there, and it actually doesn't look too bad. It's definitely more on like the gray toned side, but I don't know. I'm excited to try it out. It looks like a really, really beautiful color. So these do look like really, really fun items to try out. And then next here, I got yet another eyeshadow palette, and I got the Natasha Denona 5-pan eyeshadow palette, and this is the shade number 2. So I'm so excited to try out these eyeshadows because they just look so gorgeous. But the thing is that in itself, this palette is like $48. So this palette is about as expensive as a Urban Decay Naked palette. So these colors better be good. But these are kind of the more like purple, like browny tones. I just definitely think these colors were ones I wanted to try out first from Natasha Denona. I don't have any of her other eyeshadows because they're crazy expensive, but I definitely wish I could try the Star palette, but it's like $139. But anyways, they say the colors actually here on the back, so I'll just read them off to you. So right here, this color is Rosewood, or 51M. And M, I think, stands for metallic, not matte, because I was like, those do not look like mattes. But anyways, and then this next one here is lavender gray, which is 40M. This next one here is shell, or 64V, so that must stand for velvet, I want to say. This next one here is light coral, or 87M. And this last one here is maroon, which is 22M. So I am really excited to try these products out. I've been swatching them a little bit again with my whole kind of swatch fest going on, and they do seem really nice and very, very pigmented. So I am very excited to try these eyeshadows out, and I definitely do like these colors a lot. Like that maroon, oh my gosh, like that looks so gorgeous. So I can't wait to try these eyeshadows out because these definitely get a lot of hype. So I definitely hope they're worth the hype. And then next here, I got this little mini set from Kevyn Aucoin, and this is actually a contour duo, and it's a really great contour duo. It comes with 2 different products. It comes in this little like mini case. It's really cute, or compact, I don't know, whatever. And it comes with 2 of like their really cult classic items. Let's remove that. It comes with the sculpting powder in medium and the celestial powder in candlelight, and I've been wanting to try these 2 products out for a long time. So the fact that these 2 came in a little duo, I was like, yes, I need to try it out. And it's not as expensive because it's about $25 for this, which is still pretty expensive, but for Kevyn Aucoin, it's not that expensive. So I was like, yes, I need to try it out. And I know that they came out with this in a fair shade, which I also want to try out as well, because now seeing it in person, it does look a little bit dark, but I haven't tried this out yet, but I am super excited to try this out because these products, again, are very hyped, and they definitely look like really nice contour and highlight colors for my skin tone. And then the last kind of full-sized item from Sephora I got is a Dior lipstick. I figured since it was my birthday, I would treat myself a little bit. So I got the the Rouge Dior lipstick, and it says it's the Couture Color Lipstick Comfort and Wear, and it's in the shade 169 Greige 1947. So this is kind of a really warm nude color. I actually also wore this in my 30 days of lipstick challenge on Instagram, and I think this is a really beautiful color. It definitely feels really, really comfortable on the lips. It's very luxurious. I mean, come on, Dior. You know, their packaging is luxurious, but it also feels luxurious on the lips. I'm a little iffy on the color, but so far I'm really liking this, but I don't know if it's worth the $35. I just have to test it out and wear it a little bit more, but so far I'm really, really liking this, and it's a nude, but it's definitely more of like on the warm coral side, but I kind of like it at the same time. So I don't know, I'll have to wear it and test it out a little bit more. Sorry, I feel like I can't speak English today, but anyways, I definitely want to try this out a little bit more to see if I like it, but so far I am really enjoying this. I mean, it better be for how much this little lipstick costs. And then lastly from Sephora, I got a few different samples of things. So in the store, I actually got this sample, and this is the Amore Pacific Intensifying Vitalizing Eye Essence. I haven't tried this out, so let me know if you guys like it. And then I also got, with 100 points from my Beauty Insider points, I got a Kat Von D liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Love Sick. I have a bunch of these Kat Von D mini liquid lipsticks but I haven't tried this color out yet. It definitely looks a little bit like too pink for me, but I don't know, I'll have to try it out and see if I like that. And then I also have quite a few foundation samples that I want to test out that I got. So the first one I have here is from Makeup Forever, and this is the Matte Velvet Plus foundation. And then I have here the Marc Jacobs, I think this is the Genius Gel one, and this is, so I have a sample of that one. And then I also have a sample of the Hourglass Immaculate Liquid Dip Powder Foundation. So I actually definitely want to try one of these out for like a first impressions video. So I will probably put a poll up here. I actually did a Twitter poll quite a while ago, but I will put a poll up in this corner. So if you want to see me try out either the Makeup Forever, the Marc Jacobs, or the Hourglass, please let me know in that poll so I can do, you know, a future video or a first impressions / review on one of these foundations. Alright, so we have a couple more things to show. We just have Colourpop left, and then I'm going to show my one jewelry item at the end. But anyways, I did an order on Colourpop, so this is kind of how it came with the foam in it. And I actually, on my birthday, was when their third birthday set came out. So I was like, this is fate. I always try to buy, I feel like I always buy something from Colourpop on my birthday because their birthday is always around the same time as mine, and they always have their limited edition eyeshadow usually free with any purchase, so I always try to get that. But this year they had a set that you could buy, and it was only $35, so I was like, I should just get it. It's my birthday, it's their birthday, I should just get it. And I actually haven't opened the bag yet because, I mean, look at it. It looks so cute. And on the back it says, I hope it's a pony. Like, that is so cute. So first of all, here is the free eyeshadow that everyone got with their orders at that time. And it's in this like cute baby blue packaging with stars. Like, that in itself caught me with their third birthday packaging, and oh my gosh, it's so cute, the inside packaging. And then the actual eyeshadow container is blue packaging, and this is in the shade Birthday Cake. And it's just, oh, the packaging is just so cute. And I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the color. I have a ton of eyeshadows this color, but I don't know, I'll have to try it. I mean, I love the freaking packaging. Like, oh my gosh, it's so adorable. Okay, so I've been saving to open this package for this video, so let's go ahead and do it. I don't want to do it, but I want to see the products inside. I'm too freaking excited. I wanted to open it before this video, but I was just like, I can't. Anyways, I'm gonna do it. But actually, it rips pretty cleanly, so I keep the majority of it. Okay, happy about that. Alrighty. Ooh, it comes with stickers, so that's really cute. I don't know if I'll ever use those, but they do come with stickers. This is literally jam-packed, guys. Like, it is seriously so jam-packed. I mean, I know it's in here, but anyways, here's 2 pressed eyeshadows and another. It comes with 4 pressed eyeshadows, which I've never tried before, so I'm excited to try their pressed eyeshadows out. And then it comes with 3 ultra glossy lips, which I also haven't tried out, that I'm very excited to try out. And then it also comes with a Super Shock cheek highlighter, which I also haven't tried out. So I actually have not tried out any of these formulas other than the Super Shock eyeshadow. I have a ton of these, but all of the other stuff, I actually have not tried those formulas before. I haven't tried their lip glosses, I haven't tried their pressed eyeshadows, I haven't tried their highlighters. So I'm actually really excited to try these out. And I mean, the packaging is just so freaking adorable. Like, this packaging is so cute with the baby blue and the stars. I'm so excited. Alright, so I've got my Z palette so I can put these in straight away, but look at this packaging. It's so freaking cute. But this first one here is the shade Rager, which is a kind of light gold pink. I don't want to open it out of the case because it's so cute, but it's like a light yellow gold. I can't tell if it's like super sparkly or not, but that definitely looks really nice. So that's Rager. This is in the shade The Big 3, which looks like a kind of shimmery white color. This is in the shade Party Favors, which is kind of a like warm neutral orangey color. This shade, to be honest, I'm not very excited about, but I will try it out and see if I like the color. And this last pressed eyeshadow is one I'm super excited about. And this is in the shade Cakewalk. And it is a beautiful, like, iridescent purple. I think actually most of these are like iridescent and duochrome, which is pretty darn cool. But this Cakewalk shade, it's just calling my name. It just looks so gorgeous. So I can't wait to try that eyeshadow out. And then here we have the ultra glossy lips, which I have never tried yet. This is in the shade Wishes, which is a super like iridescent purple, but oh my gosh, the packaging with the stars is just so freaking adorable. I think it definitely looks a lot sheerer on your lips, but oh, that just looks so pretty. I'm so excited about all of these. This set is seriously like such a good deal. All of this for $35, like, that's pretty cool. This is in the shade Bash, which definitely looks more up to my speed. It's definitely like it's a glittery, like medium toned pink. And this last lip gloss is in the shade RSVP, which is kind of a definitely more duochrome-y, purpley, light pink with a hint of lilac in it, I want to say. It's definitely, all of these colors are very unique, so that's kind of exciting to try out for me. I wanted to do like a full review like on this set, but I don't think you can buy the set anymore, so sad face, but you know, at least I'm sharing it in this haul, and I will definitely let you guys know what I think of some of this, even though you can't get it, but you know, I'm probably gonna definitely, you know, let you know if I like any of this. And then this last one is their highlighter, and this is in the shade Blow Me Out, so that's the packaging. So freaking adorable. And the color, it looks like it's kind of a golden. I don't know if this color will work well for my skin tone, but you know what, and you know what, we'll see how it works. Now, I haven't heard the best things about like their contour bronzers and highlighters, but do you know what? I wanted this set. It's so adorable. So we'll see how I go on with this guy. All right, so I'm freaking excited about that Colourpop set. Like I feel like, I don't know, Colourpop is so addicting because, you know, their items are just so inexpensive. Like it's just so exciting. But anyways, the last item I wanted to show you is a brand that I've kind of really been loving like the past year or so. They had a new store open up near me, so I feel like I've shopped there a lot more, but it is from the brand Kendra Scott, and I feel like they've definitely gotten a lot popular within the past year or so, at least in my opinion. And actually, when you go into one of their stores on your birthday month, you get half off of any of their items. So that's what I did with this one. And so I have a couple of their other pieces. I have some earrings from them, and then I have a necklace, which I purchased from them, which I absolutely love. But these are some other earrings I got, and they look like this. And I think those are just so gorgeous. They're so classic. I love their rose gold. It has a little bit of rose gold. It's hard to tell, but these are just so pretty. I definitely love post earrings a little bit more, and I think these are just gorgeous. Like, I love these. So I'm definitely excited to be wearing those, and I love Kendra Scott jewelry. Like, it's all up my alley, and I really, really, really like it. So I'm excited to have something from Kendra Scott as well. All right, so that was everything in my haul. I actually have got to go out somewhere soon, but I just wanted to film this haul really fast and get all of it up so I can, you know, give you a little bit of my thoughts of some stuff I've tried so far, and then let you know just what I've gotten over the past couple of months and on my birthday and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, if you like this video, or you can click on my face here on this end card here. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.